Sound rolling.
Camera 1.
Rolling.
Camera 2. Rolling.
I'm Tom Reese, the Executive Director of the Stone Center for Latin American Studies and a professor of art history. Basically, I direct the staff of the Stone Center and work very carefully with the staff in building programs here, working on recruiting faculty, working on recruiting students, and building a kind of reputation for all that we have here at Tulane. My research interests are related to urban history. I am an art historian by training, but most of my work has focused upon the history of architecture, the social and economic history of architecture, and architecture's role within larger kind of urban environments. I was an undergraduate at Tulane University, went to Yale University for a doctoral degree. I frankly had left Tulane at a moment when this was a segregated city. I did not ever expect to come back, but Ana López and Elizabeth Boone and several others who were on the search committee invited me to apply. That search committee was really excited about doing new things, and that was really the very thing that brought me back, was the chance to kind of work with a new group of colleagues and friends who I've known and to build something. My role here, it gave an opportunity to really build something more permanent. Nothing is permanent, but at least you have an opportunity, particularly with building a faculty, in finding money to have resources so you can bring younger faculty, but also senior faculty through endowments into the institution. And then looking back at, what and how these pieces all fit together into a kind of coherent whole. And that's really been the most exciting thing about being at Tulane, is what you can actually construct in terms of intellectual and human relationships. The great kind of joy really has been to come to an institution which had such a deep history in certain kinds of areas of research, and also of external support, largely from the Zemurray and Stone families, and to be able in many ways to kind of continue that and to do it in a kind of partnership with close colleagues. And I think that's a continuing joy. It's not any one moment, but it's one that from the time I came until this day, that's continued to be something that gives me great pleasure in seeing what we can do together. It's difficult to find any one word that describes the legacy of the Stone Center. I've already spoken of it as that sense of deep continuity of purpose. That doesn't mean that we don't expand, but it's certainly kind of not coming in and trying to introduce new things for the sake of newness, but of constantly relying on that sense of long strengths that you have in the library, in Mari, in Cuban studies, almost everywhere we look. We have legacies that are carried on by other individuals here on the staff and on the faculty who make all that happen. I could do that better than that, but